A brand new look, the second edition of the City Connect uniform on display here at Rate Field. They'll take on the Astros, and your starters tonight, Jonathan Cannon, who pitched real well last time out, Framber Valdez, who has always pitched well at Rate Field.
Jonathan Cannon going to the mound for his 6th start, 7th appearance.
And he'll face Jeremy Pena, recently moved up to the leadoff spot.
Got a fastball there, but Cannon broke his bat. And Dahlbeck coming in will make the grab for out number 1.
So 1 out, nobody on for Jose Altuve, batting .274.
And Altuve pops this one into shallow right. Tough play for the second baseman Sosa. He won't be able to get there as Altuve drops one in between Sosa and Michael A. Taylor for a little flare hit with 1 out.
There goes Altuve. The throw down from Caro to second. Got him! Edgar Caro showing off the arm again.
Well, you saw how quickly he got rid of it, and 1 hop throw, and they were able to put it on him, and good pick on the other end. I mean, Meidroth was outstanding.
Framber Valdez on the mound for the Astros, 1-3, a 4 ERA in 6 starts.
First batter he's going to face is Chase Meidroth, shortstop.
And Meidroth slashes that one to right center field for a single to start this bottom of the 1st. Sinker off the plate, so a 4-pitch walk to Robert Jr. In the air to right field, backing up is Smith towards the line. Meidroth will advance to 3rd with 1 away.
So they're at the corners with 1 out for Edgar Caro in the heart of the lineup.
Waited on that curveball, sends it to left field, backing up Altuve, and it's over his head. Meidroth scores. Robert Jr. They're waving him in. There's going to be a play at the plate. Get down, Robert. Oh, they got him.
The Astros throw out Luis Robert Jr., Altuve to Pena, and give Yainer Diaz a lot of credit for that short hop pick for the 2nd out.
Well, you do get a sense that teams around the league are going to be testing that right arm of Jose Altuve, who gave it an effort. Maybe jumped just a little bit too early on that ball, but it stayed in play.
Well, that'll go 7-6-2 to get Robert. It is 1-0.
So Paredes at 2nd, Walker's at 1st, nobody out for Yainer Diaz.
The 0-2, foul tip, strike 3 on a high fastball. That one at 95 on a 4-seamer. That's his first strikeout and a big one.
Brendan Rodgers chops this one towards the hole. Meidroth goes to 2nd. They drop the ball. Everybody's safe.
Can't turn a double play if you don't make the 1st out.
So the Astros have the bases loaded. There's 1 out, and the batter is Cam Smith.
Broken bat, Sosa going back will make the grab. And there's out number 2.
Not out of the woods yet, but it is the 9-hitter. Jake Myers coming to bat. Swing and a bouncer to short. This should do it. Meidroth will flip to Sosa, and Cannon does work out of it. Dahlbeck with a base hit out in the right.
That's going to be a base hit for Baldwin, and the White Sox have 2 men on with 1 out.
So Michael A. Taylor with 2 on. A lot of traffic against Valdez early on.
And that is strike 3 call right on the inside corner at 94, and Taylor goes down looking. 2nd strikeout for Framber, 2 away.
Michael A. Taylor's going to go back and tell everybody it didn't break. Just locked him up.
2 on, 2 out. And here's Chase Meidroth and the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball into left, a base hit. Dahlbeck rounding 3rd. The throw by Altuve is going to be late. Chase Meidroth with an RBI hit. It's 2-0.
Well, this guy is going to be something special, I believe, and it doesn't matter where you hit him.
1 pitch, an easy foul out for the catcher. Jonathan Cannon is on top of his game in this one.
That'll bring up Christian Walker.
Trying to get something going.
That ball hit hard to left field. It's going to be down for a hit. 1 hops off the wall, played there by Baldwin. Walker gets into 2nd base with a ringing double.
There we go. Get something going on the road.
Yainer Diaz with a shot here.
The ball hit pretty well to center field. On the move is Robert Jr. It is over his head and off the base of the wall. Walker will score from 2nd. Yainer Diaz a double to straightaway center, and the Astros are down 2-1. They've cut the lead in half.
Walker and Diaz back to back, hitting the ball hard.
The Astros have 2 base runners on 2 singles here in the 5th.
This is potentially a pivotal moment in this game.
With 1 out for Jordan.
Popped him up. Drifting back is Meidroth. He will call for it, and there's 2 away.
Cannon's done a great job against Alvarez. Now Paredes. Swing and a pop fly out in the right. Taylor drifts back a couple steps. Now in, and he's got it. So Cannon with great inning management in the 2nd and in the 5th.
So now Luis Robert Jr. stands in. He's walked and also hit into an inning-ending fielder's choice.
Luis Robert Jr. back it goes. Get out! Turn out the light. starts, and cue the fireworks on Friday night. 5th home run of the season for Robert Jr.
And with that home run, he takes the team lead and runs batted in with 14, his 500th career hit.
And the Sox take a 3-1 lead here in the 5th. And now a 4-pitch walk here to Miguel Vargas.
Here is Carroll.
In the dirt, and Vargas will take off, and he will stop at second.
A swing and a ground ball towards center, base hit, perfectly placed. Vargas will score. White Sox take advantage of the wild pitch.
This is his curveball, only this one stays up in the zone.
Carroll with his second RBI of the night, and it's 4-1.
And the Astros with back-to-back base hits.
And the Astros have something cooking here in the 6th. Let's see if they can get a big hit with runners in scoring position as Cam Smith takes his turn.
90th pitch in the ballgame here for Cannon. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
This one off the outside part of the plate. It's his 4-seam fastball.
5th punch out for Cannon, and now it's up to Jake Myers to get a 2-out hit.
That's a line drive, base hit to left. Around third comes Yainer Diaz. Here comes the throw by Baldwin. It's cut off. Rogers is off second base, and he is out for the final out of the inning, but the run does cross home before Rogers is thrown out. String too far off the bag. RBI single for Jake Myers now, a 4-2 game.
And all that worked out for the Sox. Houston gets a run, but they get out of the inning.
Yeah, that's why you make sure as an outfielder hit the cutoff man and let them do their job from there.
That is out number 2 here in the 8th.
Now it's Yainer Diaz. He has 2 hits tonight, so he's had a hand in both of Houston's runs tonight.
That ball's hit pretty well to center. Yainer Diaz having himself a night. Robert Jr. runs out of room. That'll be a home run for Yainer Diaz to straightaway center field. His 3rd base hit in a row, and he makes it a 1-run game here in the 8th.
409 feet. Somebody wake the barkeep. They ordered a Yainer bomb.
Back-to-back walks by Scott to start the home 8th, and the White Sox have a chance to pad their lead.
Lenine Sosa will step in with runners at first and second and nobody out.
Sosa squares around, lays down the bunt. The play to first, as both runners will advance.
And here's Jacob Amaya.
Go get him.
3-1. Amaya underneath the glove of Pena at short. That scores 1. They're going to hold Palacios at 3rd. That was a rocket.
Amaya hit that one about as hard as you can hit it, and he drilled it right by Pena. This is a billion miles an hour and finds its way into left field.
An RBI single for Amaya and a pitching change.
And a huge run, making it 5-3.
Bennett Sousa, former Chicago White Sox, now on the pitch for the Astros. Sousa has not allowed a run in 6 appearances, 6 1/3 innings.
0-2. Back to the pitcher, Sousa. Well, look at Palacios. He's coming to the plate, and he's going to score.
Well, that was a real bad play by Sousa. You got to do something to get him going back to the third base bag. When he doesn't do it, heads up base running, and Palacios scores another run. And that is a huge run.
It's 6-3, runner at second. And Michael A. Taylor hits a line drive deep left off the top of the fence. Amaya will score. Taylor with a double. He just missed a home run.
And the Sox put up a 3 spot here in this 8th inning. How about some insurance runs late?
We haven't seen a whole lot of this from the Sox, but tonight, everything working well.
1 on, 2 down, 9th inning.
Everybody getting to their feet. In the air to right field. Taylor is there, and that's ball game. Cue the fireworks on Friday night, because the White Sox win the opener 7-3.